Hey guys, Afro CCW here, and making a video. First of all, I'll just say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, even though this is late. Hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I know I did. But I feel kind of bad because I put up a video about this gun not too long ago, probably like a week ago, I think. And I said that next time I go shoot it, I would take some video. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I went shooting with it, and I didn't take any video. Um, and just to make sure for you guys, empty magazine, empty chamber. You guys won't be able to see in there, but I can see perfectly into there. That chamber is empty. There's a little bit of oil. So yeah, like I said, I feel bad because I said I would take the video camera out when I went shooting with this thing, and I went shooting. And I didn't have a camera on me. I did have my cell phone, and I would have recorded with it, and I was going to actually, but I looked at my phone, and my phone was dead, and I didn't have a charger out at the range. Because where I go shooting, it's just a long road with all these hills on each side that give you a backdrop to go shoot off of. It's like an unofficial shooting range, but police recognize it as a safe place to discharge firearms, and many people do go discharge firearms there. Um, but yeah, like I said, I still feel kind of bad for not actually videotaping this, but I promise next time I will. And whenever I get to go shoot that 50 cal, I'll videotape shooting that. I'll make sure that that one gets videotaped. Plus, one of my friends that has a GoPro that I do a lot more. We have a few shooting videos on our other channel, Pro Noobs Longboarding. On that channel, there's some good slow-mo footage that we have, and yeah, you guys can go check that out. I'll probably put an annotation to that page. It's a really fun page that, or not page, but like YouTube channel. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just kind of one that me and my friend are doing for fun, and we're trying to practice some better video like production and stuff like that. We're gonna start trying it a little better, and eventually we want to make like a gun and gear kind of channel using some of our equipment, because he has a nice camera. He's got a GoPro Hero 2 camera which can film really nice video, and we have some other cameras that we can use that are really nice. I have a really nice camera too, but I never really get to use it that much. I need to start using it. Once I get a better computer that I can actually do video editing on, I'm going to definitely start using that camera a lot more. Because right now I'm using a webcam. That's what I'm using literally at the moment. That is a webcam. But yeah, I never really went to talk about it. Actually, there's something I want to say. A lot of people like overreact about the zero on a scope being lost a lot, and just when I went shooting last time, before I had taken off the scope, and I was like, I'll just sight it in next time I go and shoot this thing. But I had taken off the scope for some reason. I can't remember now why I did it. I think it was because I didn't want to bang it around while I was cleaning the barrel too much, and while I was disassembling it, because I didn't want to have it like propped up against the scope, pulling out parts, you know. So I took the scope off, and I was like, I'll just sight it back in next time I go shooting. It won't take that long, and ammo's cheap anyways for this thing. So next time I go shooting, I'm all like, alright, I'm expecting this thing to be a little off, and it's still dead center, even after taking the scope off and putting it back on, and probably not adjusting these to the exact turns that they were at before. But still, it shoots just fine. I tried to put it back the same way it was. I don't know why, but whoever put the scope on it, put it like off the front of the ridge. I don't know why, since there's so much room in the back. But I do like the way this thing's shoulders. I think if it was back any farther, it'd be too close. So I think that's why they did it. But they could have just moved it forward in the scope rings. So I don't know what's up with that. What was I gonna say now? Lost it. Anyways, like I said, I'm really sorry that I didn't videotape shooting this thing, just to give you guys a look at what shooting this gun is like. But it's definitely a fun one, and if you have one of these, I recommend that you go shoot it more than you do, because, you know, it's just a good thing to do. Get that trigger time, get that practice, that trigger control. and just, practice all of those fundamentals. It's just a really good way to keep practicing is with a 22. It's the best way pretty much to practice shooting any gun is to get a 22 rifle and 22 handgun, buy big bulk boxes of ammo, and just go out to the range, whatever your range is. I mean, mine is a little road called Owens Road. Thousands of people, or probably maybe not thousands. I don't know how many people go up there, but there's people up there pretty much every single day shooting guns, getting their practice in. And I try to go up there as much as I can to go get practice whenever I have money to buy ammo. But yeah, so like I'm saying, wherever your range is, even if it's like whatever your range is, if you live out in the middle of nowhere and your range is in your backyard and you have a nice hill for a backdrop, go out there and practice whenever you can. Go buy a box of 22s. Like I just bought not too long ago. I bought a box of 333 22s for like less than $10, and I went and shot them all at the range in one day. And that's a lot of good practice right there on just that trigger pull. Just practicing keeping it on target and then pulling that trigger. I mean, you might not get used to your other gun's trigger pulls, but this doesn't have exactly the lightest trigger pull, but the trigger pull's not bad on it. So you're not gonna get like used to having a hair trigger and then go to your Mosin Nagant or whatever and have to like yank your gun to pull the trigger. I don't know what that pulls around. Probably somewhere above 3 pounds in that range. I don't know. I'm not really good at feeling poundage, but people are going to be all like, "Oh, don't dry fire your gun. It's bad for it." I'm pretty sure especially a Ruger, any semi-automatic like 22 kind of thing, I'm pretty sure is going to be just fine if you dry fire it every now and then, especially like this, because I mean, if you're running through a magazine, especially if you have like a long like a 25 or a 50 round magazine, you're not going to count all those rounds, I doubt. And once you run out of ammo, you're gonna click. I doubt that's gonna break your gun. On older guns it might have, but not on something like this. If it was like a 22 revolver with if it was like a 22 revolver with like the hammer still, or the firing pin still on the hammer, if that I would be concerned about, but not something like this, because this gun's been dry fired numerous times and there is no damage whatsoever to the firing pin or the chamber. Actually, if I look at it, there's just a slight indentation. That's all there is. There's just a very small indentation from where it's struck the chamber a few times. But let me decock this thing. Alright, yeah, like I said, let me just recap a little bit. Sorry, first of all, the first thing I said was I hope you all had a nice Thanksgiving. I hope you had a fun Thanksgiving. Hope you had fun with your families and friends and whatever you did for Thanksgiving. I hope you just had fun doing it. And then, sorry that I didn't take a video of me shooting this gun. I will next time. I'll try. I'll try to bring my good camera even, see if I can get some really good footage. And last but not least, I don't even know what the last thing was. I think there was something else. I don't know what it was. Whatever it was, it probably wasn't that important because I can't remember it. So, anyways, this is after CCW, and oh yeah, the other thing was I'm gonna link my other channel that me and my friend do a lot of stuff on, Pro Noobs Longboarding. I'm gonna link that in the description and probably an annotation back in the video a little ways. So yeah, if you want to check out that other channel, that'd be awesome. We'd love to have new people watching our stuff and telling us what you think of it. Even if it's bad, at least don't give me a bunch of hate and stuff, but like, tell us what was wrong and what we can do to improve, and we'll try and improve the best we can. Anyways, this has been an After CCW video. Keep shooting, keep practicing, especially with your little 22s. Just get good with it. Whatever gun you have, no matter what gun you have, just practice with it. Even if it's some cheap little 22 pocket pistol, I don't even care. It's your gun. Go practice with it. Alright guys, this has been After CCW video, and I'm out of here.